Justice for Mohbad. My people, yawa don gas o. Former Labour Party chairman for Ikorodu, chairman of Ikorodu, now he don come out live and direct. Don't come drag Oba Elegushi and Wummi. Why they take them forever to do this DNA test? And why they buy their own Mohbad? My people, things they happen. Nigerians are no longer sleeping because they want make it be say this next corona inquest when they come, it go be the last. They don't want to jump from one live video to another or from one topic to another again. Enough is enough. It's more than 6 months when Mohbad buy. Now 7 months it dey go so. On the 12th of this month go make am 7 months when Mohbad don't buy. Yet now the same story. Now we see the hear. The former Labour Party chairman of Ikorodu don't come out say not under his watch will he allow Wummi and Oba Elegushi go scot-free if a DNA test is not conducted within the next 7 days. Power dey pass power o, my people. Matter don't change. This justice for Mohbad don't take another level. Abeg, make we sit down listen o. Now from the horse's mouth, former Labour Party chairman for Ikorodu, now I wan talk. So guys, let's watch, listen from the beginning to the end. Before then, this na MOHBAD TV. Hit on the follow button. And the least you can do to support me is help me share the video. Do as well, subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless you guys. Let's go there.
I just left Nigeria about 6 months ago to UK. And before I left, I was the chairman of Labour Party, Ikorodu LGA entirely. And by the virtue of that, when this issue of Mohbad happened, I was still in Nigeria. At first, ordinarily, me, I don't listen to hip-hops. I'm a gospel artist. So I don't know much about these people. But the circumstances surrounding the death of this guy that I heard of then made me develop a kind of interest. I want to know what really happened, because Nigeria is a kind of country where a lot happens and people just get away with it. A lot will happen. Even within political realms, a lot will happen and people will believe, because just like what Prince said, Prince Adebayo Oyeko said, that because Momoyo, they will just come, let's talk, or yeah, tell people this, and that will be the end. At the initial time, God forgive me, I was blaming Baba Mohbad just for one reason, for burying that guy so quickly. So I was of this opinion, like a normal human being, like, oh, could it be that he knew something about his son's death? Could that be the reason he quickly buried that guy? But I slept and woke up and realized that, person, you need to know more. You don't just judge the book by the cover. Then I picked up my car keys. I called one of my executives. We went straight to Mr. Joseph Aloba's house. Baba Mohbad. That was the week Mohbad died. I think about 2 days after he was buried. Then when I got to the house, I even met them in the dark. Immediately I got in, a guy followed me. I want you to please follow this storyline, for you to know that there's a lot to be unraveled on this boy's death, the child's birth, and many other things. Okay. Then the guy followed me in. If Aloba's family are here now, and they were there that day, they will remember everything I'm saying. Then the guy came in. The place was dark. There was no light. They didn't put on the gen. As a matter of fact, I asked them that day why the gen was not on. Because the father explained to me, even including the 2 million naira the video got, how the money 1 million was set into his account, where the 1 million was at that time. He showed me his room, how he has been suffering, despite the fact that he's Mohbad's father. He showed me his room, I saw his house, I saw everything. I had to drop money for them to buy fuel. That a kind of house like this must not be dark. If anybody is coming in or going out, you must be able to see the eyes of those people. The first thing I told him that day was, don't grant any interview again. It's like they are using this interview against you. Then When I was in the house that day, he told me so. That was when I heard about Mama Mohbad stories, not from Baba Mohbad, but from relatives and people on the streets. The person that took me from the junction to the house, if you know Baba Mohbad's house, you will know the distance from the junction to the house. The person that took me from the junction to the house is not even a family member, but a friend to Mama Mohbad herself.
Okay, no.
And she told me everything that has been happening, how Mama Mohbad left the house, how this happened, who Mama Mohbad is to Mama Wummi. You know, they are both from Ikorodu. Now, when I left the house, I went back. If you check Larry Olayinka, Peter Ayofayose's PA, you will know that at the initial ground, he was also against Baba Mohbad. We were all castigating Baba Mohbad on Facebook, including myself. But immediately I heard part of the truth. Then I went back to the Facebook and I told Larry, Uncle Larry, that, please sir, call me. I have updates on this matter. Then he called me. Immediately he called me. Then I told Uncle Larry Olayinka. He was the one who called Instablog Niger and who called Linda Ikeji and made them know that this is what is happening before this whole thing escalated. This is where I'm going. They need to ask Wummi questions. Though I'm angry with Baba Mohbad presently. Reason is because there are some things you don't just get involved in. You see all those his songs, singing. It's not now. People are still aggrieved at this time. Somebody is asking, why call blogger? Bloggers were the one carrying news against Baba Mohbad. So it was where it generated from that we had to go back to. If not for the bloggers, if not for internet, you people will not know the truth about Baba Mohbad's stand with his son. You would think, as you have been saying then, that he knew something about his son there, and that was why he buried his son so quickly. If not for the same bloggers or for the same internet. Now, Wummi, from the stories, got some connections before Mohbad. Can we ask Wummi to come out and tell us what she knew about her husband's death?
That is the problem.
She might not be the one that killed the husband. I'm not saying she killed the husband until proven. But of course, you were in the house. We've heard so many stories about this boy's death. What do you know? Everything she has been saying, or her mouthpiece has been saying, including her sister Karimo, has been saying is she did not kill her husband. She did not know anything. What exactly do you know? Even if it's that he slept and he woke up and you found out he was dead, tell us something. That is number one. Number two, Prime Boy is a friend to Mohbad. Tell us things. Don't hide anything. Mohbad's death is no longer a death that can be covered. This is now a public affair. It's not a general thing. It's not a Nigerian thing alone, sir. It's all over the world. All of you should come. Tell us something. If a lawyer wants to stand for someone in court, he will ask the person, tell me the whole truth you know. It is the truth you tell me. Whatever truth you tell me is what I will build on and defend before the judge. So can you please tell us things? Let us know. Then coming to Oba Elegushi, either rightfully or wrongfully, Moshifila Boyade. But why nítorí àwíjàre kí tó tán lẹ́nu, like Yoruba used to say. I'm respecting the office of the king. the position of the king. But at the same time, the truth must be told. When the issue of Naira Marley was mentioned, Sam Larry was mentioned, it was so swift for the palace and the king to come out and deny Naira Marley from being a member of the family, of the royal family. Now, there's an allegation. What is the king saying about it? Why the sudden silence? Why the sudden comportment? Because he was not comported during Sam Larry's case. Why? So now, we need to call on all the kings, because this thing that is happening is going to rob all the kings in Yoruba land if they are not careful. Of course, majority of them, I'm not even sorry to say, majority of them are political appointees. Like what Prince said, in the days of Oyeko, in the days of Shijuade, we know these people, if they open their mouth to lay a cause, it will happen. But the ones we have here now, all the asset that is in your past is sold off. So we are calling on all the first-class kings in Yoruba land. This is a trash on all the kings. They should call Elegushi. If Liam is Elegushi's son, let him take his son. Nobody will kill him for it. They won't say because Liam is your son, that means you are the one that killed Mohbad. No, that will not stop Nigerians from looking for the cause of Mohbad's death. But at least, even for that little boy to have a life, because that boy is just less than how many months or years. The life has been so complicated. Different stories are stories every day, every night. They should help the little boy. When he grows up and hears all these things, he might not be happy. They should just help him. Oh, you are my child. Come to the palace. I don't take you. That's fine now. Nobody will question the king. It's not today king has been seeing a lady walking on the street and saying, "Mohbad." Nobody will question the king. But at least, whatever Mohbad lived for will go to the right place. All these issues will end up. Even if they now say everything Mohbad lived for, they want to give it to the same Liam because Mohbad himself claimed Liam when he was alive. Fine. But to save all these issues on ground, Elegushi should come out and address the public. This is not a matter of court alone. Elegushi should come out and address the public. This thing is lingering too much. The boy died, he was buried, he was exhumed, he's still in the morgue. The spirit is wandering around. Majority of the people are cashing out on the stories, making the body to suffer. We need to really address all these things. And coming to DNA, why is Wummi scared of DNA? Yoruba will always say something. People pay your role to my bomb. If they've accused you that this is what is on ground, I think for any innocent man or woman, the best thing you will want to do is to prove yourself innocent. We just say, oh yeah, Daddy Mohbad, you Mr. Joseph Aloba. Because of that, everybody that wants to go, let's make it open. DNA, oh yeah, this is it. Everybody will shut up. They will know that yes, you are exonerated. But you don't want to do DNA. A lot of persons have offered to pay for this DNA. You are saying no, they must bring court order. No, now. This is making it more obvious that something is fishy. Something is hidden that you people don't want us to know about. And if I were Nigerian government, it's not a big deal. Guys, do this thing. Give the order straight. Go and do this thing. Settle this whole issue. And everybody will be fine. So please, against my initial intention or decision that I won't be talking about this matter, I am joining the house today, especially with what I heard on MFM yesterday and on the other person's platform, because I went yesterday. I had to start looking for all platforms connecting to MOHBAD's case. I am coming back on board. By the time all of us join forces together, both home and abroad, we will settle all this matter. And if whatever they need, they want to do, we will contribute the money, we will drop the money. If it is money, we will drop it. Let them do what is necessary. And let MOHBAD be buried in peace. Even elderly people that died, they will tell you, don't put me in mortuary for too long. Not to talk of a young guy who died just like that. A promising guy like that. And we are making his body suffer in the morgue like that. It's not good. It's not good. This is wickedness. This is pure wickedness. So people should stand up and let this whole issue come to an end once and for all. Thank you very much. So immediately, every sector, every political party is corrupt, including my party, Labour Party. That does not mean we don't have sincere people there. Yes, we do. But when we get to a particular stage, that is when you will know that there are some powers that be. Some powers that can actually be compromised easily. Thank God and thank you, Nigerians, for being the real mouthpiece for the late MOHBAD. The ball is still in our courts. Fine. There are so many influential persons on this case, on this matter, who will never be biased and who are ready to know the truth. The only thing I can say basically is Nigeria of now, justice is very, very difficult to achieve. That is the truth. Nigeria of now. But there's just one power God has given to us, which we can always use. That is the power of the media, which we are using presently. I would want us to focus more on media and update people on anything that is going on. See, a lot of people still have secrets. They still have information about these matters. But the more you make it more public, the more people come out to say one or two things. And also, don't be scared. It might end up becoming an international case. It might end up becoming an international case. Maybe by the time you see all these protests going on in London, in US, that people are taking to embassies. Sometimes embassies are under these people. The leaders of embassies, they are under these people. When folks want to definitely apply. But by the time there are so many things we can't discuss openly like this. I'm going to be somehow diplomatic about it. But Papariano, I'm following you already. We might have some behind the scene meetings. I'm going to be sincere with you. We have about 403 persons here. Don't think all of these people are actually here for justice. Majority of these people are here to gather information from your life and use against you.